Sorry, I'm giving Leah another call.
Hey.
Congratulations. Again.
Again, yeah. Went through quite an interesting ride, but yeah, it's amazing. Amazing survival of the whipsaw there the last yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Up and down, up and down. Like you mentioned, keep it scientific.
So did you pass up 500,000?
487.
Wow.
Getting close. Getting close up there.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I need to re-enter. I had to take a break. It's too much too fast.
Yeah, so
free falling.
Just drinking a cappuccino. So on the screen I have just like the trade ideas performance like for the hedge fund method. And then our last 6 trades for March, we have like 91%, 137, 256, 232, 322, and 309%. So were your trades like similar returns to those?
Yeah, I think there were around 200 to 300% returns. And literally, I cleared out a trade on Monday for a small size, $40,000. And then I reloaded, but this time I went a little bit bigger, right? I bumped my margin up to 65 from 40. Mm-hmm. And then we went through. I thought we were going to bounce. We bounced, but we couldn't close in time, right? Because it bounced at the end of the day. The next day it rolled over so quickly. And, we kept adjusting. And going to the free fall today, we closed out 125,000. So plus the 40,000 for the week, came out to like 160, 165 grand, right? So it's a lot of money. So yeah, for the 60K margin of the last trade, it made 200%, right? It's actually a little less. When it crashed, the margin got reduced dramatically, so which is kind of cool.
So over like the last 3 weeks, you made like 400 and something thousand.
Yeah, 487,000 since January, and most of the profits were in February and March, and we're only halfway through March. I think there has to be a bounce at some point, but if we don't, it doesn't matter. Seems like we still make money on the way down. Mm-hmm. And right now VIX is at 70. Prices are very wild, right? You got, as you go down, you get the market closing. Circuit breaker keeps kicking in. Imagine you were on a put side and the circuit breaker, you'd be really scared. With this one, you have no fear, right? So, and in fact, I was surprised. I was clearing pretty big trades, and it cleared like immediately after they unlocked to release the market, right? The open after the lockdown, and the trades clear almost immediately at really good prices. And so big block trade. I'm not talking about like I have to fish, I have to leg in, leg out. I just put the whole thing on at a good price. They took it off right on the exit. So it's pretty sweet. So didn't stress at all on legging it back out. I was thinking about getting back in, but I'm like, well, I need to take a little break.
Yeah.
Let's see where we end up.
I was trying to calculate your hourly rate. So it's like 400,000 for how many hours of work? You must be making more than.
True, but spend many hours learning this stuff, spending many hours back testing and validating, and sticking to the plan and sticking to the strategy. What I like about this trade is it doesn't shake you out, right? You kind of know what you're in for. You kind of know the drawdown, expected drawdown, that you don't freak out. And once you build a buffer, you can really swing, right? If there's any kind of swing, any fluctuation, you're not too scared once you have that buffer. And then you're not margining out, right? TDA keeps sending warning messages, they're changing this rule and that rule. And it's VIX at 70, anything can happen, right? But we're able to stay in this trade pretty safely.
Yeah, so it stabilizes margins, and then the drawdowns are very controlled. Like if you ever, it's hard to imagine having a loss actually, because
it went when you do have a big drawdown, it's because bid and the ask probably widens.
Yeah.
We saw bid and ask widen to $20 one night. I mean, I'm like, wow, that's why my price showing ridiculous fluctuations. But the next day it tightened up, and I think it has to do with liquidity than anything else. But once it tightens up, the prices are really good. So when VIX is at this level, I never traded at these VIX before, right? Usually I trade around 12 to 40, right? That's at these level, prices are extreme. So you kind of have to fish really good credits, really good debit on exit. Be patient with your. Don't go at mid. They're gonna you get really hit, right? So with these fluctuations, you kind of have to give yourself a little distance from mid, because you can get better prices, and you can also get lousy fill, which gives you a significant drawdown, right? And so, it's definitely a new experience trading at these levels, volatility, right?
Well, these times really separate the experts from the newbies.
Right.
I mean, I mean,
well, I can say if you're a newbie, maybe size down a little bit, in case you have a bad fill, it won't be so bad.
Well, I have a feeling most of the newbies size down. Unfortunately, but
right.
because I can just imagine, but everybody, like every experienced trader, I think has traded bearish market, and then you have losses, and then you learn. So now I think people that have gone through like 2008 and then like the flash crash in 2011.
Right.
Like your successful traders now, they all went through that. But unfortunately, all the people that just started trading maybe the last 10 years, they haven't experienced this. So most of those traders are losing a lot.
This is almost like a flash crash, right? You have two lockdowns in a week. I mean, that means you're down 7% each time, right? 7% on each lockdown. So, I mean, this is pretty fast. I mean, we went from 3,400 probably less than a month ago. We're sitting at 24, and we're still falling right now. 2450 or something, right? So, I mean, it's an elevator down without a built-in structure. You'd be really holding the bag. I mean, on the
I can just imagine how those bull put spread traders are doing, and then if they keep rolling down, just getting in more and more trouble, and then same with the
racking up those losses. Yep.
Traders, and I hate to say it, but naked
the
puts
system was beautiful because as I reposition, in case there's a bounce, I end up adding a lot of protection to the trade at the same time, which is kind of weird, right? You're loading up to go long just in case we have a massive bounce, but yet you're fully protected on the downside as you add up that position. And it really worked. And I was testing the modeling with injecting volatility, and the next day, boom! Like I woke up in the morning, and I'm like, it's actually even better than what the model was when we try to inject volatility, right? So it works really well. But you gotta have a lot of good vega, right? I mean, you have a lot of strong protection to the downside.
Yeah, the trading method, it's like a fine-tuned engine. We have all the strikes in the right place, and then market crashes, make money, market goes up, make money, and I think it's one of the best designs ever.
It's built in like whipsaw, right? I mean, literally, we were whipsaw, right? Like yesterday and the day before, we went up. It caught everybody's like, oh, this is it. This is the bounce. Everybody bought it at the end of the day, and I thought it was going to close on the upside. And if had we gone higher, I probably made 3 times as much, because when we go up, we make even more, right? And go down, you do it. I mean, it's still pretty decent. 200% is nothing to cry about, but going up will probably make 200, 300, 400, 500%, right? So I was hoping for a big move, a big up move. Unfortunately, the whipsaw so fast. But following the system, we do the gamma adjustments, right? We make sure everything is smoothed out, and we took advantage of the last leg down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was pretty sweet. I mean, highly recommend, for whipsaw markets.
Yeah, it's surprisingly
Recommend it.
amazing. So anyway, yeah, we'll have to keep following up. But I mean, this year you should be able to do easily 1 million, and you might actually make 2 million. And then, I mean, can't you?
Because as I build that buffer, I'm able. I'm authorizing myself to add another 20 grand of margin, 30 grand. I don't want to go too big, but this is a good size, right? $60,000 in margin, maybe even 100K at some point by the middle of the year. I mean, that's just fantastic. And the VIX is really high right now, which is good. When it's going to come down, that's even more money to be made, right? So.
Yeah, but just to clarify for the listeners, so you're only using like 5 to 10% of your buying power.
That's right. That's right. You don't have to use a lot in this market. It moves so
Yeah,
much.
so we don't use that much. But even using such a small amount, you have a good chance this year to make like 100% and possibly 200% in your portfolio. And then while, I was looking at the BlackRock website and they're just getting hammered. Like all their strategies are just demolished, and it's amazing. Here you are, you're up like 50% on your portfolio, while all the other, managers are just like losing everything.
That's right. Yeah, I mean it's every time the modeling tool, the OptionColor, the pricing mechanism where it detects the volatility, the legs to use, and it's a fine-tuned engine. That tool saved me many, maybe even $50,000 or more each time because you know where to price, where I had to enter, right? You don't want to go to the mid on TDA they're gonna chop you up, right? If you can get a better price, I have so many positive slippage going in because I was able to price really well. That way you can stay in the trade longer. You don't want to enter the trade be negative right away, and then you'll be like, okay, I have to endure the pain, waiting for that to become positive. Whereas if you're able to enter a decent price, you're able to stay in the trade longer, you're able to, really keep the trade on until a direction is found, right? I think the strategy, hopefully you're going to reopen my new trade tomorrow. If there's, we'll do a typical construction, getting back in. Probably melt down more next week. And then there's a Fed announcement next week. Though they injected a bunch of money today, it didn't matter. So, still pretty bearish. So you got to trade delta neutral, make sure it works downside and upside, right? Because you don't know where it's going to go. And, but we're getting oversold. We're getting almost, 30% down from the top. You figure there got to be some buyers at some point. But the nice thing about this strategy, you don't care, right? You can trade in either directions.
Yeah.
And I think that's the beauty of this. And try not to miss the rally if one ever comes.
I know. We'll see. Again, our approach is going to allow us to catch the rally also. See, a lot of these other methods, people are afraid to enter, right? Because they don't know where the bottom is. But with us, it doesn't matter.
That's right. Yep. So just like this particular trade put on Monday, thinking my bias was to the upside, and so I positioned a little bit. I didn't do too bullish, but flat. But it was making money going up on that attempt, but I didn't close out. Had I closed that one out, I can probably make even more money, right? So exit that day and then re-enter the next. But to finesse this market is very, very, very hard because it's moving so much every day, right? So still do okay. So.
Well, it's pretty exciting. Maybe next week, I expect another 200,000 probably you could do. It's just insane. Like without.
Why not?
Yeah, I think in 2 months you're gonna be over $1 million profit. It's pretty crazy. That'll be 100% on your portfolio in
I think TDA is gonna knock on my door.
5 months.
What's going on?
Yeah, but it's pretty life changing, I think.
Oh yeah, I mean, this system, is it's changed. Not just making money, but it's consistent, not too, not stress, as other systems, I guess. But you're making, you're not getting back profits. I think that's the key, because it's so easy to give back profit trading directional, right? Stop loss and whipsaw and whatnot. This one, you're able to stay in. You're keeping profits as you go. And you can build the trade as you go as well, right? Build up the size. You don't have to enter all at once. So it's very, very flexible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then even if you're stuck in a bad position, you'll eventually trade out of it, and that's another thing about this trade. So even if you let's say you have a bad entry, you're like, oh my god, I made a mistake. Calm and collected. You just follow the adjustment system back and forth to scalp to build up your trade, to build up the profit, and eventually a direction is found, and you're gonna hit it. You hit a home run.
Yeah,
so,
but we shouldn't get bad fills though. I mean, because we have the tools, and then we're adding more tools
right.
like these days.
Right,
and
if you're too much of an eager beaver, entering too big all at once,
yeah.
or you're not patient enough to enter a good price, then if I'm not sure how many newbies are listening, but I see a lot of people having trouble filling, and they may get impatient and leg in. But if you can, the thing you can control is when you enter the trade and what price, right? How much credit or debit you want to get in, and so you have that control. So you gotta be. It's the only factor you control is when you get into the trade. But once you're in, you're kind of stuck with what you have until you can adjust every day and build up that trade to get out of a bad position. And so, I think if people practice discipline and use the tool, I think that will help a lot.
Yeah, so just for people listening, so the OptionColors options trading platform, it has tools to help us execute all the trades at really fair prices, and then it'll help you avoid taking trades where you're getting a disadvantage from the beginning. So
right.
Yeah, it's a big part about option trading. I mean, if you enter a trade at a bad price, then you could just be struggling to break even, the entire time. So it's really important to have the right tools and be able to see, like the fair pricing of every option and things.
Yeah.
So
the nice thing about the VIX and volatility being so high, there's going to be a lot of movements, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, look at every move is like 5%. It's crazy. Every 100 points, 140 points up or down. So, which really gives you a lot of flexibility. Gives you a lot of profits as well, right? In constructing your trade. I mean, this trade was still making a lot of money in December when it was grinding up slowly.
Yeah. Well, we've been testing it over 2 years. So the last couple of years, I was consistently making returns also.
I mean, had I just sized up back then and being able to hold like longer, I'd be making it probably the same, like 100,000, a month, but not 100,000 a week, obviously, right? But
yeah, the last few years, looking at the website, it was like 2019, 19 wins in a row. But I mean, one return was 1%, but there's a lot like in the teens. Most of them are around 10 to 15%.
Right.
And then 2018, we had a couple of big ones, but again, most of them are 20, 30%. And then now they're averaging like between 100 and 300%.
Right, because of the big moves in the markets.
Yeah, so it's amazing. Well. Even low volatility, like just 1 week or a month trades, they're still making 10 to 15%. But now 300%, like a few days, it's like, but it's so cool because they've been testing it over like every kind of market,
Right. So for people who want to get involved, it's this is for sure. This is the time to do this trade, and then there's going to be when VIX is going to start falling. It's also the time to trade. The massive bounce that may not come, but it's going to come. It's going to grind up, so we can ride that wave back up as well. But I think it's a pretty sweet trade for our market conditions. So
Yeah.
be happy with it.
So Core 2 and Core 5 are definitely the way to go right now with our program. And I guess I'll let you go, but it's just so exciting. I mean, I'll try not to call you till you have like another 300,000 or so.
We're checking at the next,
Once you hit the 1 million mark,
mark.
yeah, then we'll have to have like an online party or something. I don't know.
Sure.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your day and don't celebrate too much.
Bye.
All right. Bye.